Piero a few minutes before kick-off. What do you think these two sides will have to do to make it into the Munich final?
Inter, I think they need to follow the plan and embrace the atmosphere that can give you so much energy. The other side, Barcelona, they need to be patient.
Manchester City by a goal to 0. Let's take a look at the teams. Unchanged from the first leg, Benjamin Pavard couldn't make it into that back three, so Jan Bisek starts again. The roar coming from this stop. Switch sides ahead of kickoffs to bring in the starting 11 for Hansi Flick and Barcelona. Just the one change from the first leg. Jules Koundé unable to make it for this
football treasure. Last week's game was an
Martin Dumfries and just left it there. And now Lautaro in towards Thuram, who's in behind the flag. Will stay down for the moment. Thuram to get beyond Szczesny, who poked it off him, and then the flag came. There may be of offside, but on we go as Yamal plays. Shifting inside, and Yamal. The strike right at Jan Sommer.
Mesmeric with this control. And then the lift off just isn't quite.
Thuram and taking the strike on, but a team effort. As well wide in the end.
It's beautifully found. Lovely arrowed in pass here. Washed up so quickly. The passing going to be razor sharp like this.
Bastoni into Mkhitaryan. In towards that area and towards Lautaro, but sliding intervention in from Inigo Martinez, who celebrates as if it were a goal. Quick Bastoni this time trying the long throw, and Bisek was in there to win the flick on, but came off of De Jong instead.
Head, as you say, Rafinha streaking.
And back there by Pedri. Dani Olmo, though, running into trouble. Good ball from Di Marco. Dumfries and Lautaro Martinez! The captain strikes. The captain is onside. And Inter take the lead in this second leg as they did the first.
The diamond chandelier of a goal, this. It's perfect pyrotechnic passing fireworks from Internazionale. Once they capitalise on this right here, it's beautifully set up. Wonderful play from DiMarco to step in and flee.
And Yamal right in the challenge of DiMarco, and still he goes, and eventually the challenge came in.
Wanted the foul, he was getting clipped.
Towards Pedri, picks his head up and looks for the option. That low cross is flicked out from Olmo, and still got that second bite at it.
Oh, Pedri's asking for a penalty. He's... Nope.
Referee says Dani Olmo will go it alone, and just didn't catch that strike. Be in a good pocket of space. Will take the shot on it. Sail it into that curva.
Worth the crowd.
Given away. Rafinha in towards Torres on that near post, and Bastoni went to ground and provided. Whip that cross in, and Sommer again punching away. Draws the attention of Mkhitaryan as well, playing with Garcia. Lift in, and Torres was there, as was Rafinha. Goal kick given.
What a ball from Eric.
Escapes it out. Dani Olmo.
Beautiful.
Runners every side. Into Yamal. Lamine Yamal with his weaker right. Couldn't direct it on target, and the referee's whistle is gone.
Just heart-stopping football.
Mkhitaryan on the volley. Wasn't far away.
Stinger. Wonderful catch from Mkhitaryan. Armenian.
Yamal dancing inside, and Yamal stopping, and the referee says that Bastoni won the ball. Thuram, the flick on header, comes for Çalhanoğlu. Just wide there. Big chance for the tremendous striker of a ball. Hakan Martinez is in. The challenge required from Kubarsi, and the referee says that's a clean one.
It looked at it in live time that it's an absolute world-class challenge from this angle. Looking down, it's a gamble and a half by Kubarsi. Got the player before the ball.
Penalty! And potentially the semi-final at his boots. Here is Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Szczesny the wrong way. And Inter 2-0 up on the night. 5-3 up on aggregate. They will be dreaming that they are Champions League final bound.
An explosive, perfect penalty. Nothing less. The camera gets It's knocked into next week behind the net. And there it cannot. This is a wonderful penalty.
That here tonight. With only 45 minutes left. We have reached halftime
In this game, that's how much of a tilt there.
Recovered by Garcia. Free kick awarded though to Inter. Rafinha. Tackle from behind there, but it's into Yamal. Controlled still by Lamine Yamal. Bastoni contesting it there with Lamine Yamal, but given as a goal kick.
Wonderful control by Yamal again. Is this
more than in the first leg? Inigo commits and gets a healthy chunk there. Marcus Thuram, yellow. Nolu whip into that danger action. Shadowby's diving header is in off the post. But the offside flag will come up once again. That high
little maestro to find.
Trying to slip it in towards Torres. Comes from Martin, who tried the cutback rather than sending it across. They'll lift it in, and on the volley, Garcia! And Barcelona back in it! Perhaps the least likely man on the pitch, Eddie Garcia, gets the goal 8 minutes after the restart. Barca back in it!
The two wing-backs for Barcelona strike up the music. Gerard Martin. And
touchdown on the volley. And Chesney was alert.
Of all people, this is the man that will crack it with Archimedean precision. Beautiful strike and beautifully taken care of by the Polish international.
Barcelona keep on going. Martin lifting it again. Header is on, and this one's in the back of the net. Dani Olmo drawing the tie level. They've come from 2 goals behind for a second time in this semi-final. There's still a half hour to play, and we're tied at 5 on aggregate. Dani Olmo looked like he wants to strike, but slips over it. Lautaro goes.
Magic.
Plays for Dumfries, but Martin with Torres, but Acerbi had it red. But Inter back 3 has been under pressure. Mkhitaryan commits, and the question is, it's a penalty just inside the area. Mkhitaryan, and after a quick penalty disallowed, and Rafinha will go short. Lays it up for Yamal. It deflects off a teammate. It was De Jong who was in the way. Right, cut inside. Mkhitaryan getting a piece. Yamal taking the strike on, and Sommer
against all odds. He turns it all upside down. Everybody in the auntie and uncle looking for him to release the pass.
Thuram low cross, and arriving there was Taremi. The sliding intervention came. A lack of decisions going his way, but Barca have it back. Pedri,
what a ball.
great ball, and Rafinha! Right at Jan Sommer. Rafinha again! It's gone in! Rafinha with his 13th goal in the Champions League, and it might just have sent Barcelona to the final. From 2-0 down in his second leg, they lead by 3 goals to 2, 6-5 on aggregate. What a comeback!
For the ages, Chris. Pedri.
Second ball though comes to Thuram, neatly controlled, and Martin, another highlight, his terrific performance, but Dumfries, first time at that level, Francesco Acerbi, his first goal this season, draws in that level. Acerbi, the hero.
Wow! Wow, wow, wow! A goal that would wake a catatonic up. It takes this game. It's not enough. What a ball from Rafinha to find Lamine Yamal.
It just keeps delivering. As he's another assist as Yamal tries to get the beating there of Carlos. A whip in this cross. It's a decent one, but has marshaled out of the area by Araujo, but going the other way now, getting the beating of him into Taremi.